Good morning, guys. Yes, coming to you all the way from rural Australia, as you Yanks say, rural Australia. Beautiful morning here. It's springtime. It is time to get a message to Aries this morning. Spirit, what do you have for the Aries collective for this day? It's great to see you all here. Thank you for coming back. And if this is the first time here, thank you for coming. This is for the Aries collective. You might see my dog wandering around. No, Spirit, not ready. So she likes to make a cameo every now and again, don't you, darling? Of course she does. She wants to play right when I'm working. Yes, I know you want to be involved, darling. I know. So we're going to do a reading with these cards and then pull a Dreamtime Oracle as well. These are based on Australian animals and Dreamtime stories. If you are interested, I can link below some Dreamtime story resources. The Indigenous culture of Australia is the longest living continuous culture in the world, and it's rich, full of lore, as in Lore and Law, and knowledge, and I'm very grateful for the custodians of this land for thousands and thousands of years, so I pay my respects to them. Okay, with that said, Spirit, what do you have for Aries on this day? I'm going to ask for 3 cards and then we can clarify. Oh, well, I am taking this one, the World, and then there's 3 here, so turmoil. Right, I'll move my coffee out of the way. I'll tell you a funny story about my coffee in a minute. Right, what we have here is the World. I don't do upside down cards with this deck. Reverse, I think, is the proper pronunciation. So we have the World, we have the 9 of Swords, and the Mother of Pentacles. Okay, the World being a card of completion, and a feeling of a sense of wholeness and oneness, as you can, as this image clearly indicates. There's also a sense of, I don't know, radiating joy as well with that completion. It's not always a good thing to complete something, when we get the Death card or something, but completion in and of itself can be celebrated. 9 of Swords. Now, as this card indicates, it's an icky card, this one. Yes, Nellie, she's barking at the cow, sorry. As this one indicates, it's a little bit of turmoil, upheaval, dark thoughts and anguish. This is how it's going to be on my channel, so thank you very much for your involvement with my life. Nellie, come on. And then we have the Mother of Pentacles. And she is loving, domestic, as it indicates, really up there for her children. So this is somebody who's fiercely loyal, has roots, earthly roots as well. I don't do a lot of, with this deck, there's no direct references to astrology, but if I had to, this one just reminds me of like a earth sign, like a Taurus or something. So Taurus, I heart Taurus, but we are all Aries here, so let's move on. I'm going to clarify the the World. Why is the World here in this reading for the Aries collective? Why is the World here? Oh, wow, okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Excuse me, I'm a bit sniffly. It is spring after all. The 6 of Pentacles. So with the World, this is a great combination. I think the completion you have here is this is generosity. You're comfortable, you're feeling generous. Now, this could be generous with, money, but as the Pentacles indicate, but it really means generous in spirit or advice or so forth. So I think there's a learning that you've done through this completion of a cycle, and you're willing to share that generosity, willing to share, be generous with that advice and your learnings from that completion. So as this is happening, I'll tell you. Oh, no, I won't. So we have the Hanged Man here. That's a very interesting card, and the Ace of Swords here. That's interesting. Okay, so let's have a look here. So I hope you can still all see that. The Hangman. So that generally indicates a change of perspective. Often when we have anguish and turmoil, we do need to change perspectives on matters. I don't see here that with the other cards that we have on the table, I don't see that this anguish and change of perspective really is anything to be too concerned about. I don't think it'll cause you too much pain. I just think it's a time for you to time out and think of what you're doing and what has brought you a little bit of misery and drama before that you might not want. And I think that's coming from this. You've gained some knowledge on some level of experience, and you're willing to share it, and you're willing to take perspective and take heed. What that's brought you is an immense sense of loyalty, of dedication to your craft, your family, whatever it is that you prioritize at this time, and it's come with great clarity. So to me, this is really a bit of a cycle, but we're starting at the end. So something's come to an end. Something you've learnt of late has really not been terribly positive. It might have been a bit rough, but it's really given you time to take pause. And now that you've done that, or now that you might be going through the pause at the moment, or it's to come, but once you've gone through that, you will find a lot of clarity and almost like a new beginning. So at the beginning here we have the beginning of the reading, we have the completion in it, and then a new start right at the end here. So completion doesn't come without a new beginning. Doors close, doors open. So I feel here that this clarity around your domestic life and your loyalties here has really been as a measure of, or as a reprioritization of your life here at the beginning with this completion. Now it could have been work, it could have been a family matter. I'm not seeing a lot of love here on the table. I mean, as in romantic relationships. So I really think this situation has been to do with either a family matter or a work matter. Probably more family, I'm feeling. There's not a lot of reference to career work. There's not a lot of, yeah, so whatever you've been through, it has been a bit rough. Well done, getting through it. And what is pain without learning, What is pain without beauty and love, right? So well done to you. And be generous with that knowledge. It seems like you already are, so I'll put them aside. Or you will be. Okay, thank you, Aries. Now I'm going to pull a Dreamtime Oracle card to round out this reading and see what we have for you for today. Now this is for you to take into your day, your evening, your afternoon. Oh, look at that. It's an iconic Aussie bird. The cockatoo. The cockatoo can live up to 120 years. So when we see them on the freeway and stuff, I'm like, you were here before cars. Anyway, not all of them. I think their expectancy is about 80 years. But still, that's bloody long time. Let's read... wrong book. Let's read the cockatoo. Here we go. So the cockatoo, with its sulphur crest, represents a new dawning, a new day. It has a counterpart, which is the black cockatoo. And the black cockatoo and the white cockatoo were at the beginning of the universe. The black cockatoo brought great wisdom and warning of things to come. And then the white cockatoo is actually new beginnings and new enlightenments, but with the wisdom of what's come before. So it's actually really very similar to this reading. So that's kind of freaky. Wow. Okay, that's really great. I love this for you guys. I love this for me as well. I'm an Aries. Go Aries. So that is the reading. I hope this really does find you well, this reading, and I'll tell you a little story about my coffee here. Yes, I have a broken handle. I think I should call this channel Makeshift Tarot because it's all a bit makeshift. I accidentally put coconut water instead of milk in my coffee, and then I put milk. So this is an experiment. Let me taste it and tell you what it's like. It tastes pretty gross. That's my take. I hope your day has a better taste in coffee than mine. Thank you very much, and I wish you all a very happy day. Love to you.